Hey everybody, it's Justin, your guide into the other side. I kind of wanted to get started by giving my quick, just kind of reaction to Rec League and all the news that we got thus far about, the expansion of the Yugaverse, new canon event, and benefits for Coda holders as well. So, if you're holding a Coda, this is probably important to you because you can probably get advantages to free mints, and I just wanted to share some thoughts related to how this affects us going into the new Yugaverse cycle as we see fit. So I'm just gonna just get started and just kind of take a look at this Rec League announcement. So it just kind of seems, we're utilizing that new, we're utilizing the BAYC IP. So super interesting to see this cross universe type stuff, especially with regards to promotions and stuff and all this, all the new games that are coming out. So initially, I can kind of see, MAYC, Cheech, Kodas. Seems like all the IPs just kind of expanding canon lore. Super exciting. Yuga is just kind of presenting themselves everywhere in the space, in different games, different economies, different NFTs, super cool. Kind of seems like we're going straight into this mech fighting game. I'm sure that's going to be really appealing to some people. I definitely like how it looks as well. So, we can just kind of go to this gameplay reveal here. Just going to go switch right to it. So initially we can see like different classes, different play styles, we got real games coming out, definitely different genres, not just Axie Infinity from before. It's definitely more developed than the last cycle was, and that's definitely, nice to see. It doesn't have to be like the best game in existence. We just have to see like new gameplay styles, new implementations of, NFTs inside of economies. Just to just kind of expand what we've seen thus far, with NFT economies developing. So it seems like here in Rec League you can assemble mechs to perform explosive combos. So pretty interesting gameplay. It's very much like Street Fighter V, with more of a building aspect. So that's cool. I'm sure that'll And then we also have the implementation of like leaderboard and competitive prizes for on-chain rewards. So that's interesting as well. Damn, finishing combo. Okay, so I mean that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They actually had a live stream of the. They have a live stream demo too. So initially what we saw here is we can perform, construct different kinds of mechs, and I'm assuming that kind of affects their skills and what you can play as or build, or it affects your core stats, your performance stuff, and it just kind of seems they kind of go through different kinds of builds and stuff like that. So that I'm sure a lot of people are going to have fun with that. And then we can kind of go to core gameplay. It's just super basic. It's just like a what's the correct word for this game genre? Basically, a side-scrolling fighting game with just a building aspect, and like apparently all the parts are just NFTs. So I mean, you combine the NFTs to get builds, and then I think there's a certain way to monetize it as well. So that's going to be interesting to see. There's shield mechanic, obviously, all this fun stuff. But yeah, just kind of seem there's a finishing move here as well, but that's pretty cool. But I did want to go over one tweet that Harry Liu or 4J retweeted. So I'm always just going to defer to someone who knows much more than I do. So it seems like Coda holders stand to gain the most from the upcoming Rec League mints. So a strategy they found will get you the best in game parts. So this is just by Rocket Flash. Feel free to go take a look. So what we know thus far, Rec League Season 1 is featuring Yuga Lab. So 4 collections over the 3 separate mints. So it seems like Koda's Bored Ape Kennel Club, Mutant Apes, and Bored Apes get free Founders Mech. So keep in mind the free Founders Mech for the next part. So it seems like there's 4 collections here: Mint 1, Mint 2, Mint 3. If we keep going through, if you plan to Mint 2 and 3, holding multiple mechs gets you higher box rarities when buying Majestic and Booster boxes. So it seems like you have to kind of buy the loot boxes. So I'm not necessarily too sure about that, but definitely you can mint them. Seems like Majestic and Booster rarities will be hidden. 6 rarities at random, but increase odds to multi-holders. So I guess if you have more, if you're already holding all this, if you're holding a lot of Yuga stuff, then by all means take advantage if you want to. But if you play this just right and land a few Yuga Majestic boxes, putting together 10 Yuga parts in a mech gets you a free Majestic box. So with random rarity increased by a mech holding. So again, it's all loot box based. So I mean, if you're worried about loot box, you don't have to. but it seems pretty interesting. It really seems like Kodas and the BAYC universe is gonna benefit from these partnerships and cross universe gameplay. So if you do find a game that you do like, if this is something that you want to participate in, by all means go ahead, do your own research. But just to recap, those aiming at the best mech parts possible. Multiple Kodas get you more free founders mechs. So by all means, if you have Kodas, by all means take advantage of the free stuff. I'm not going to say no to that. But again, on top of that, multi-mechs give you better odds for higher rarities in mints 2 and 3. And then mechs assembled with 10 Yuga parts gets you free majestic boxes. So again, I mean, it's all loot box stuff and that stuff. So, if you're going hard with Kodas, this strategy gets you that boost for the most amount of mints. Kodas are near the lowest they've been at about 4 ETH. As the recording of this video, I feel like they bounced by like a tenth of an ETH, so it's like 4.1 right now. So again, some people are playing this, some people aren't. See on the leaderboard where prizes are at. So basically, yeah, again, it's just going to be, we're seeing a lot of leaderboard implementations, with HVTML. We're also seeing it in Otherside, Legends of the Mara. We're also seeing it in this game as well. So it seems like leaderboards is going to bring that competitive aspect with regards to like on-chain gaming rewards. And then, those, I would say, the Yuga, seems like a lot of the Yugaverse assets are maybe, digital collectibles, whatever. They're reaping a lot of the benefits of being able to cross over into those other universes and, have an impact that way. So, that's super interesting to see, seeing that cross-chain, or not cross-chain, crossover events essentially, and, being able to benefit thus far, and, all that interoperability is really interesting as well. So, hey, this is, I guess it's just my video for today. Like and subscribe if you found anything interesting or intriguing. But again, you can always find me in the Discord or Twitter. So I'm going to sign off. I'll see you guys around, and, see you again. Peace.